Yeah, I just open the door and look at Ivy and I go, 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 and I just walk off.
Freaking dives into the room. Matthew?
Yes.
Are you gonna close the door behind her, or are you just gonna
Yeah,
run
I'll
off?
close the door behind her, because... I'll close the door behind her.
Ivy, you're in a massive... You dive through the door, and Matthew closes it behind you.
Good luck.
You're in this massive warehouse. There's a lot of things here. Just rows upon rows of shit. Greg's still with you. He's very grumpy on top of your head.
Damn it.
He's actually slightly happier.
I tried to do an awareness check.
You don't notice anything.
Okay, can I do
There's
it
a lot of
again?
boxes.
There's a lot of boxes. And you think you see something shiny on one of the top shelves.
Okay.
Like there's
I-
definitely something shiny on the very top shelf.
I want to go to the top shelf.
That's like 20 shelves up.
I climb up.
Acrobatics check.
Acrobat.
Check.
Grace.
If we're still doing D&D stuff, that's just a strength check, actually.
That'd be Grace.
No, it'd be strength.
Grace check.
Where is acrobatics? Mine just seems to be
There's no acrobatics. It's bronze, grace, something like that.
It's athletics, bronze, or grace.
Athletics, grace.
No, wait. That'd be coordination.
Athletics coordination. There we go. You get a +4.
God damn.
Okay, +4. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that one.
Very interesting tidbit about D&D. Jumping is determined by strength, but landing by dexterity.
Yeah. You can land gracefully.
So Ivy, you managed to jump and backflip between these two really tall shelves and make it to the very top shelf. It's a crystal ball with a snowman in it.
Of course, dexterity is usually just for recovering. You can still jump really high and land just on
Steal that
athletics.
shit. I take it.
You just like
Mine now.
you just pocket it into your sack. And that's mine.
What is Ivy stealing?
A snow globe.
Oh god.
Ivy, it's always been yours. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
Okay, should I do another awareness check?
Yes, since you now have a good vision of everything.
Yeah. That's passing. You already rolled once. You don't need a full
I also need you to roll a stealth check.
A stealth check, okay.
Stealth.
I need to
Shh, I'm a thief. I'm on a mission. Hush, hush, I'm in the corner of your vision.
I'm a Krogan. I'm really good at stealth for some reason.
And speed. Burst of speed.
Ever seen somebody run so fast that they run through electricity?
There you go. So, Ivy is utterly fucking invisible.
She's invisible.
And then she casts invisibility, so she's actually invisible. Makes no sound. It's quiet as a
that's
church
right,
mouse.
You can cast that.
She can, if like, Ivy, someone sees you, I cast invisibility. They no longer see you,
Yeah.
but they
They're like,
hear
"What
you
the fuck?"
breathing and squeaking.
Cast silence on myself.
Okay, now where do I find the next thing?
You look, you see multiple guards walking up and down the main aisle. There's like 2 of them. These have shotguns.
Can I sneak past them?
Well, you're currently like 25 shells up above them in the darkness, and you're super stealthy.
I'd say just stay on top of the shelves.
No, I want to shelf jump.
Roll a coordination. We have that. We don't have that. No,
No,
Grace.
athletics coordination. Oh.
8. Oh, oh
Yeah,
wait, great.
athletics coordination. Roll.
Okay. Oops. Oh.
She's doing cartwheel backflips between these things.
Oh god.
Ivy, you jump, and you like that cat video that leaps and only goes like 2 inches off the ledge and then falls, with your arms completely stretched in front of you.
Okay, now I'm on the floor.
Roll for free fall to see if you don't hurt yourself when falling, and you get a bonus because you're a cat.
How do I roll for free fall?
It's
Same
same
as
how
always.
you roll for everything else.
Considering she's a cat, I would expect it to be auto.
Well, she still has to
Well,
roll
she
to
automatically lands on her feet.
Yeah.
see. Well, she hurts herself is. Yeah, you managed to fall gracefully. You hit the ground. You don't make a single sound.
You fuck up the jump, and it looks horrifically funny. And then you look so like you're like a ballet dancer on the way down.
I think it's
No,
so fast.
no, it wasn't super graceful, but she didn't hurt herself when she fell the. I don't know, what would that be? Like 30 feet, 40 feet?
Hurt. Would have hurt a lot.
But you landed perfectly. You like.
Are we sure Mark isn't a rogue? He might be a rogue.
Greg is still just laying on your head.
Okay, now what do I do? I'm on the floor.
Hey, Boom, can I try and contact Marv and invite him here?
No.
You can
totally
try
could.
climbing again.
No. Do not
I'd
invite
like
the-
to contact
the only
Marv.
person, well, if you want to ask people questions, you can ask Matthew because he's currently on standby for you.
I'd like to try and contact Marv.
This is Mom speaking.
Hey, Marv, we're on a planet. It's got a bunch of people on here. You want to come and kill some things
Oh.
together?
I mean, yeah, but how am I getting there?
I'm pretty sure you could try and contact Zeus.
Is Zeus not with you?
I could try. Hey, Zeus,
Yes.
could you send a ship to pick up Marv?
Denied.
I mean, I am in another system, like, you know that, right?
Of course. Hey, Seth.
He is several jumps away.
Hey, Seth. Do you have $20,000 on you right now?
More than that.
How much more?
More.
3 jumps.
More than you can afford.
Do you have $30,000 on you right now?
Yes.
Right now, you have $30,000.
Yep.
How?
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
Do not have that much money in your inventory.
If this fucking passes, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I'll do it so we can see.
Roll.
Come
to,
on,
like,
type
now.
1d20 plus.
Insight 7.
You know it's a sin to lie to a high priest.
So you have 30,000 on you, huh?
Oh.
Yes, I have that money on me.
No, you don't.
Sev like grits his teeth and like looks off to the right while he says this.
He says,
100% lying.
Topsy's like, so you said you had 13,000 credits. And Seth
So
says,
you
yeah.
have 30,000 credits on you right now, huh?
Yep.
Give it to me then.
How about go fuck yourself?
How
As
about
a
you stop
failed
lying
roll,
to
he
me?
just says, I don't
And
have
I
that
won't
much
murder
money.
you.
I have never lied to you.
No.
Why
can't.
why are you always having a roll off with Palpatine? What's wrong with you?
You can't lie after that.
You
done.
critically failed. You just fail your next attempt immediately.
Like, it would be one thing if you weren't obviously lying. Which you broadcast clearly.
I use the force to hit the back of his knee and bring him down, and then I slap him in the face.
You basically say, I have 30,000 credits. No, I don't. I'm poor as shit.
Sean, do I have to roll for that?
Yes.
Could I temporarily pick up Weanism and roll for Wee and Wills it?
So I hit the back of
I
his
mean,
knees,
roll a D100 to see if you get it randomly.
and just slap him in the face.
Well, he can roll to resist this.
Well, he wouldn't know that I was.
Well, he can resist falling, like he is.
You rolled a 68 to randomly accept Wien into his heart.
Are you gonna try to resist falling, or are you just gonna fall?
Hold on. Oh, that's a reaction, right?
Yes.
Would it be your action, or would it be just?
It would be a reaction for what you're doing specifically.
Roll for
Well, you
drunk
wouldn't
random.
know, so would it be reaction with disadvantage? Because it's not like you know the horse is gonna hit you. It's just kind of oh crap.
Always expect the Spanish Inquisition. One D100 plus Marsh.
Automatically passes. So Sean, would that be
Like a comet coming from
disadvantage, or
coming from space.
You hear the deafening yells of Marv.
Look at that! I just did that for fun. Look at it.
I should learn greater teleport so I can literally just teleport to
Not
Marv,
a
grab
wizard.
Marv, and then just come back.
First of all, you wouldn't have enough mana for that.
The strongest wizard, one of the strongest wizards in the current galaxy, doesn't have enough mana to do that twice. And you want to think you can? You probably won't even have enough to do it once.
I'll just buy I'll just save up money secretly in the background, and then I'll buy Murph a ship capable of interplanetary travel.
You just give him an engine and then he builds a log spaceship around it.
Hey Marv, you wanna come fight? Sure.
problem. I mean, Marf has a good amount of personal money.
he could just buy his own spaceship?
Marv buys the smallest, most piddly engine you can see. It's powered by a bike.
That I transform it into the log.
I just imagine Marv on a small bicycle pedaling super fast to power this engine. He's going like Mach 5.
He's strong enough to pedal it really fast.
Speaking of which, speaking of pedaling, the
So,
freaking
question, are we basically done for the night?
I'm still sitting on the floor.
those two are doing their mission, and then come next session we'll do the raid.
Well, I just rolled for the raid.
Next
I'm
session.
still sitting on the floor.
Get off the floor. What are you doing on the floor?
I used all my good rolls on this whole scenario.
I would like to point out this game was not my game. All of my rolls just sucked.
Except
What do you
the
mean?
one
You
to
just
not
had-
fall to your knees and you slap my Palpatine.
Also, you also did a really good job at sex, so you know.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Well, he did do a great job.
Well, Ivy, just like try to find the crate that we're looking for. She has the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just try to find the thing we're looking for, and then just.
She
Yeah,
takes a
then.
picture of the massively expansive warehouse that she's
Oh
within.
fuck my life! Can I roll perception to try to see?
No.
No, damn.
I rolled awareness and found what?
You did? I can't see it past the thousands of rolls by Deimos.
Well, it was
Hey, he's
11,
just testing out his brand new random number generator.
basically.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99. I think it's broken. No, it's just that random. Pancake. You see one of the guards coming to your, coming down to pass your corner.
Stealth?
Oh, climb, stealth, yes, something,
All things.
Shit.
all the things. Damn it.
So Ivy grabs a potted
Cast
plant.
invisibility.
So Ivy grabs a potted plant that's on one of the shelves and holds it in front of her.
You can't see
Do something.
me.
Cast invisibility.
How do I cast invisibility?
You know how to cast invisibility. You should know.
I do it. Okay, I cast invisibility. Yeah.
Ivy just says shush, and she disappears. Ivy, the man looks down the alleyway at you. He's like, Why is the plant? I'm not even gonna ask questions. And she just like looks back and just keeps going. It's been a long day.
Haha.
Only like 4 p.m.
It's actually noon.
Oh.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Put the plant back.
Put the plant back
No.
and try to find the box.
I'm taking the plant with me.
Oh god damn it. Okay, take the plant with you and try to find the box.
You can't climb with the plant if you wish to climb with it.
I'm not climbing, but I roll an awareness check.
Based on the picture of the box that you had, you can guess it's somewhere in that corner over there-ish. It's the far
Okay,
end
I'm
corner.
gonna.
I look
Boom.
up that.
I would like to call bullshit on this picture I'm looking at. It's got a dude that's like easily 450 pounds. And then his transformation picture shows like a dude who's just ripped out of his mind. He has no stretch marks, no loose skin.
By the way, if everyone else just wants to leave, you can. You don't have to be here for this.
That's what I'm gonna do since we're raiding next session.
Yeah, have fun, you guys. It's really cool.
So
That's
while they're
See
doing
you guys
this,
Friday.
so while they're doing this, you guys are gonna be doing that, and then I'll just finish at the same time chronologically, at least.
Again, I'm not leaving.
Good.
I wish I was playing as Marth though, just so I can go on the drug raid.
Mm.
You have no idea.
It was great.
You would get along with the crew, with like the current crew, so much more than Matt.
But
What
Matt
do I
has
do now?
infinitely more use.
I know, but Marth is more fun. And he
Well,
would,
you
like-
wanted a smart character. This is the burden of being smart.
I know.
Gotta herd the cats.
It's like cats are always fun.
I don't know. Maybe at some point
Okay,
though,
so
a lot of
Ivy
people.
goes to the nearest crate and tries to open it.
Okay.
She doesn't have a pry bar or anything, so she can't open it.
I mean, you don't need a pry bar to open something.
Brute force.
Ivy, that isn't quite your strong suit, but go ahead. Roll for physical, just straight physical. Do you have anything above a 2 for physical?
Physical, is that physique? No.
No, it's physique.
Yeah. 4. Okay, so 2.
Roll the +2.
Marth has a +3. Oh shit!
Doing so has gotten rid of your invisibility. You're no longer invisible.
Okay, well, do I get the crate open?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
cool.
in it?
From where you're looking at, there's a bunch of foam peanuts.
I'm gonna take some with me.
How many?
About 5.
5.
So Ivy's gonna.
You're nuts.
So Ivy's gonna pick out 5 individual foam peanuts out of this crate.
Cause yeah, why not?
I want this one and this one and this one.
We'll just say that she has a camera like on her shoulder or her chest or something, and Matthew can see what you're doing.
I just send her a text. What are you doing?
I need foam peanuts, okay? They're just fun.
Why?
Look in the crate. Take the peanuts out of it.
What is actually in the crate besides peanuts?
Oh, I didn't bother looking.
God damn it!
I'll go back.
You're
Okay.
still there picking up peanuts.
I take my peanuts and dig through more peanuts.
You pull out a mixer.
I don't want a mixer.
I mean, we could use it for the kitchen.
No, I'm gonna throw it back in.
So you throw back in, foam peanuts explode everywhere.
Shit! Like, hide! Climb! Do something!
I'm gonna hide. How do I hide?
It's like the peanut gallery. Quite literally. Stealth, stealth, stealth. Ooh, what's
Stealth.
this?
Hide.
Roll for stealth.
I'm doing.
Oh, did you already? Oh.
Oh no.
You
Jump into the box with the foam peanut.
So you stumble over and you knock over like 4 to 5 boxes and a vase. It
Oh my
shatters
God.
very loudly.
Do something.
And then she yells shit.
God damn it.
Shit!
I'm gonna climb up the boxes again.
What was that?
No, wait, no. I'm climbing up the
Oh
boxes.
my God, I swear upon the council.
You try to climb up one, but it seems you knocked over like some sort of water and your hand slips off it.
Hurry! Hide in the box of peanuts!
I hide in the box of peanuts.
Well, it's not big enough for you to be in, so you jump in, you hurt your ass on one of the mixers that you threw in there. And your head and whole upper body is just sticking out of this box.
That is so bad at stealth. Fucking... That won't work,
I'm going to put them on top of my head with stealth. Why?
God damn it.
Ivy just grabbing some foam peanuts that have fallen out, just starts throwing them on top of her
Get out of
head.
there! Get out of there, go!
Okay, so I run out.
So you hear someone start walking, the one person that walked by is now walking, coming back and closing in.
What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, God damn it.
I'm gonna die.
I just look at my card, and I see that, like, I opened it. And I'm just sort of like...
Mayday.
God damn it.
Greg!
Hashtag help, Mayday, Greg.
Have Greg help you! I don't know, do something!
You can't seem to find Greg.
What happened to Greg? Oh no.
She's now yelling Greg. Greg! Who's there?
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I want Greg. I need to find Greg. I'm finding
Look,
Greg.
I
can't find Greg.
use my card and I walk in.
I need Greg.
Okay, Matthew, you walk into the room.
Can I attempt to find Ivy?
No.
You hear Ivy yelling Greg, like 5 aisles down.
God damn it. Just sort of like... Kind of quietly, I try to stealth. I'm not good.
Roll stealth.
You can do
Stealth?
it, Matthew. I
9.
So the
Never mind.
squeaking of your shoes as you walk in. The guy turns around, what the fuck is that?
Does he actually see me? Or is he...
No, there's like several shells between you and him.
Okay, I just... Is there a vase near me?
No.
No? Is there anything that would break? Like plates?
I
China?
mean, you've like put your plant on the side.
Can I slide underneath one of the box shelves?
You can.
How do I do that?
You just do it. You don't need to. Roll a grace check to see how well you can squeeze.
Roll a grace.
Yee.
Yeesh. Okay.
Straight grace.
5, 2, 17.
Nice.
Woo.
So Ivy gets to the ground, just squeezes and gets underneath it. Ivy, Greg's underneath there.
Oh shit. So... I don't know what she's doing, so I'm gonna have to cause a distraction. I cast Unrelenting Wind to knock down one of the shelves.
But I will say you do find a box that contains silverware.
Okay, great. I open that box. I don't push it over. I cast Unrelenting Winds on it to launch that shit.
Okay, so thousands of knives, forks, and spoons going like diagonally
Collaterally
across.
everywhere. and then I cast invisibility and I walk out.
That's gonna kill somebody.
Holy shit! Well, that doesn't only hit the wind doesn't only
Actually,
hit
you
the
know what?
forks.
At
it
this
hits
point,
everything
he's
else in the
probably
path.
off trying to investigate what fucking caused that, so I'm gonna just walk out.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so this guy may or may not die from you knocking over piano on him.
I want to go play the piano. Can I go play the piano?
But yeah, so all of that shit happened. I walk out and I close the door again.
Hut.
He manages to dive out of the way as piano falls from the top shelf.
I just send Ivy a text. I managed to make a distraction for you.
Yeah,
See what-
Ivy, you hear the crushing of a piano. Dum.
Nice. I want to roll an awareness check because I need to find the crate.
You find what?
I want to find the crate.
The crate?
I mean, I thought you found like a general location for.
Yeah, it's like off in the corner, far away from where you are
like
currently.
over there.
And I went there, and I rolled an awareness check.
No,
I
you were still standing at the mixer when all this started happening. You haven't made your way over to where you be.
Fine, I go to the general area and do an awareness check.
Do a stealth check
Oh,
to stealth
check.
your way there.
Wait, I need to do a stealth check. That is not a stealth check, ignore that.
Still amazing. Do you want to jump between the shelves? Or do you just want to sneak on the floor?
I'll see
Jumping
if I-
between the shelves is probably a good idea.
I don't know. That caused all this.
Oh yeah, just stay on the floor.
You slink between the shadows between the lights. As you cross the open area, you see all hell has broken loose over by the door.
You're welcome.
One of the shelves has like tipped over, everything's fallen off it. A piano's fallen off one of the top shelves, nearly killed that guard. You see him picking himself up, he's like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
That was the distraction.
I need to find Greg.
Greg is with you.
Greg is currently
Oh,
following you. He does not give a fuck.
Greg
He's
is-
actually lays in one of the boxes.
Now I need to go find that box.
You don't need.
Greg runs ahead of you and you lose sight of him.
Damn it! Now I need to go find Greg.
No, forget about Greg. He'll come back. Don't worry.
We can't
He
get rid
always
of him.
comes back.
Find
Look him back, we
Greg.
can't get rid of him. He's a plague.
Literally keeps coming back.
Okay, well, then I'll go look for the crate.
That's his gimmick.
Do I find it? Do I not? Do I just stand around?
I mean, you rolled a 16 on perception.
You look around a lot and you find the crate. You find the crate, it's a pretty big crate
Okay,
though.
great.
Open it.
Find it!
Oh.
Greg's on it. Greg is
Can I-
laying on the
can I
crate.
open it? Can I move Greg?
I wouldn't even really bother. So that's the crate we're looking for?
Sure looks like it. It has the 13 locks across the front, side, and
Okay,
back.
great. I use my staff.
You
Gain
channel the
100
med into you.
Yeah.
Your invisibility turns off because you've done something now.
Yep. And I will. Let's see. 204 at the moment.
Are you use regular or you use greater so you don't fail?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use greater so there's no chance of failure.
Okay, so next to you teleports Matthew on fire with purple magic.
And I grab Ivy, I grab the box, and I also try to get Greg.
Greg is on the box.
Okay, so he'll teleport with it. And I cast Greater Teleport to go to the ship.
But yeah, so this whole corner of the building is now ablaze with purple magic light. No, I mean like it's lit up. It's not on fire.
It could be on fire.
Could be more on fire.
Everything could be more on fire according to
Anyways, yeah, I cast Greater Teleport and get us all to the gimme.
See?
Shoo.
We did
Get
it.
me, Ivy, and the box, and also Greg to the building. Or to the,
We did it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
By the gimme, you could literally be anywhere.
I mean, there's no specific drop-off. So we have to take this somewhere. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. The Breaking Wind, because that's a Thieves Guild, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, we'll take it to the Breaking Wind.
Shoot.
I also... Can I try to get another box? Just a random other box?
No, I still have my potted plants.
Yeah, you see Ivy carrying a potted plant.
Sure, we'll take that too. Then I'll come with you, and I also try to get another just random box.
You don't have enough hands for that.
Okay, whatever.
Although you could tell Ivy to hold on to you while you grab a box.
Yeah, Ivy, hold on to me and try to get just a random box. Any box.
Oh,
She's currently holding a plant.
Just hold the plant with one arm.
She just like leans her head on you.
Fine, this'll do.
You just touch some other random box, and you
And
teleport.
it.
Shoot. You're on the Breaking Wind.
Okay.
We have a small cardboard box that you've stolen.
I give Ivy a hug.
Yay!
We fucking did it! That was actually my first mission! Oh my god, that was amazing!
After like a million mistakes.
I mean, it all worked out in the end.
Hey, my first mission wasn't a cakewalk. Well, it kind of was, but...
And I'm no longer, like, on fire. Because I am down to below my normal amount.
Yeah. Matthew's no longer on a blaze with purple magically fire.
Imagine...
God, I love this staff.
Sad.
Yeah.
So what's happening in the next game?
Madness.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting a drug den.
Which may be a good portion of the game,
Yeah.
but you know it'll be as much of a portion as us fucking around for the most of this game.
Yeah.
All of it.
Basically, we did the quick job that we needed to do, and they're doing one of the more fun jobs.
Hey, John,
The actual side job that doesn't pay much, but it's great, but is very well entertainment.
When you say cracked it, you mean like cracked or cocaine?
Can't go to the Monday.
It's a drug den. You don't know what drug it is.
Last time we did, it was a good opportunity for money.
Because you stole a lot of cocaine.
Yes. You think I'm
It
not
could be
planning on
death
doing
sticks.
the exact same thing now?
Death sticks.
Hey, you want to buy a death stick?
Anyway, so you've made 15k from this.
Woo!
I'm rich.
That goes straight to group funds.
Where do I put it? Do I just...
It's in group funds. You don't get
It's
it.
in group funds. We don't need to keep track.
Technically, this goes under
However-
Geos.
You get the content of the random ass box.
Yay!
Launcher.
Yeah. It's
I have
a nuclear warhead.
It's a box of dicks.
Spell nuclear warhead.
I'm gonna go put my potted plant in somewhere.
Sure. The last thing I do is I just look into the
Did you what?
the random box that we stole. Not the one that was for the mission, just the random box.
Well, you can't open the one for the mission. It has like 50 fucking different
Yeah,
locks.
I know.
Of different varying requirements to open.
I'm
One of them
not gonna bother with
One of them
that.
has an old key, like an old-fashioned key. One of them has a new key. One of them is DNA locked. One of them has a thumbprint, an eye scanner, a key card.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with that.
I would like to have the old key.
Hack the planet. You're not Geo. But yeah, what's in random box?
Roll a D1000.
Okay.
Oh god.
And by the way, I only have 100 of these actually done. The rest of them are just vague.
592.
Okay.
Man, Palpatine wouldn't like that mixer.
Which means Sarah would like that mixer. Or Palpatine would like that mixer for Sarah.
Yeah.
You find
Potted plant.
not that one. That one? Not that one.
Na-na.
A lot of foam peanuts.
What?
Matthew, there's a lot of foam peanuts in this. You're like digging through, throwing them out.
I mean, Ivy likes those.
Ivy's
so...
happy. Ivy, there's a shower of foam peanuts.
There's exactly 592
Different kind of
peanuts in there,
peanut. I
and
am
nothing
so
else.
There's exactly 592 foam peanuts. This was a shipping box for foam peanuts. You get nothing else.
You know what? If that's the case, I just give the contents of the box and I put them all back in and I just give it to Ivy.
The contents of the boxes. It's what the box was shipping.
Can I take what's at the bottom of the box?
You find a pen.
Oh,
Oh god, no.
I give the pen to Matthew.
oh thank you.
You also find
Sheets of real paper. A single sheet.
a sheet of forever paper.
Now, is this a nice pen? Is this sort of
Yeah.
You can have that too.
really nice pen?
Here's some paper.
You also find unlimited power in a box of Pringles.
Oh shit!
Throws away the unlimited power. Eats the Pringles. No.
You find unlimited power
I'm
in
eating
the
the
Pringles.
Pringles. They're mine. I claim them.
You open the
Okay.
Pringles, it releases unlimited power.
It's like unlimited box
Actually, you
of
know what? I'm
Pringles.
gonna be friendly and half the peanuts. Peanuts? Not peanuts. The Pringles.
Penis.
We can share the Pringles.
The box is full of dicks. So we'll give it to Palpatine.
Yeah, we'll give it to Pop.
Oh, yeah,
It's full of
added to my
dildos.
collection.
There you go.
Both
Palpatine.
regular, alien, and dragon. Variety pack.
Shall add it to my collection.
Wow.
You pull out one that's a giant corkscrew.
So, come here.
So,
It's like 2 inches wide, a foot long.
So,
I'll give that one to Seth.
I found something fun.
No, but seriously.
So, a pen and a box of Pringles.
No,
Pack
I'm
of
just
Pringles.
messing with you. It has a bunch of wrenches in it.
Oh.
I mean,
Like
So I
monkey
don't get a-
wrenches.
I don't get a really nice pen.
No, just monkey wrenches.
Damn.
And then a
Oh,
mostly
oh,
mediocre
oh.
pen saying, buy from Marvin's Wrenches.
God damn it. Well, I mean, it's something.
It's a branded pen for a wrench
This is
company.
awesome.
I don't know, maybe like,
Hey,
the bear was a mechanic, right?
where was that? No one asked.
Bear was a technician.
Maybe it was,
He says he's a tech something.
I
I
don't,
think it was tech gur.
I think he's a tech bear.
you know, I'll also keep a wrench.
Probably
Why not?
anyone too. Never know when you want to get risky.
Be like Morph's throwing hammers that he has never used.
Everybody gets a wrench.
You know what?
Actually, he has used one of them. He has gone on.
Come St. Gregor's Day, he should just start chucking them at the heretics as they run.
He's gonna be
Like,
throwing
"No!"
flaming hammers at everybody.
No, just be regular hammers so you can stop them, so we can catch up to them and burn them.
Yeah.
Kink! Don't want to get you, ninja! So, Ivy's gonna have a small bag full of wrenches.
Okay.
Where do my peanuts go?
I mean, I just, you know,
I'm just gonna chuck them in the bag with the wrenches.
yeah, just like you keep the packaging peanut. Sure.
And what about my potted plant? Where can he go?
I don't know. I mean, we don't really have a place. Actually, no, I wouldn't know that. I don't know. Give it to Lecter. He might know where it is.
I'm not giving it away. It's
I'm saying like put it in a room with him because you know he is a plant and he does also need the sun.
oh.
So
Well, wherever Lecter is, I hope him to take care of my plant.
I,
Fails
think,
it, I'll kill him.
I don't know. Oh wait, he's in the cockpit of the breaking wind.
Didn't he go plant side to go and fight the Crochouse, or decided not to do that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't think Caden really said anything at all.
Yeah.
Joined us.
So Caden shall not partake in the crack house.
He's currently playing Monster Hunter World.
We just go in and Caden's already there.
We gotta force him to join us.
Not
He's
Lecter,
already-
but Caden.
So you kill Caden. Lecter doesn't join. Lecter dies on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, so we just sort of leave it in Lecter's room because that's he needs the sun.
So she's
So
left
we
a
have
wait.
plant.
Hold on. The potted plant or a foam peanut?
The potted plant
And the phone peanut.
For a
and
moment,
a foam and
a
a
moment-
single foam peanut.
for a moment, I thought you were saying I want to plant the foam peanut so it can grow. I'm like, hold on, what?
Do it.
Do it. I'm gonna
Just-
plant the phone peanut in a plant pot.
By the way, this is a fake plant in case you haven't figured that out.
Oh, well in that case we could just put it anywhere. We could put it in your room if you ever claim a room.
Wait, I have a room?
You
I
can.
have a room.
And have a room.
You can have the
Yes,
brig.
I can live. I want a room.
Can't pick the dropships as a room.
Yeah.
They're like always used. And
mean,
do you
my
want your
room is-
room to be host to all sorts of men? And other random things?
This room is currently open.
Yeah.
Give me.
And that was previously Marf's. I know John might claim that because it smells of gun. Not guns, plural, just smells of gun.
No, he marked this one,
And this one is mine.
which you need to furnish.
Yeah. By the way,
I practically just live in my lab.
Which one has he marked?
He marked
This-
this one as his
yeah.
room, or as
John?
a spare room.
no.
No, Palpatine was saying that this room is open.
What's the center room then?
The center room is mine.
I don't know. We might have to fight Ivy for that.
No, it's mine.
She currently has a box fort and her stabbing
Yeah, get that out of there.
mannequin there.
I can't move it.
What do you mean you can't move it?
I can't move it.
Matt, go
Too
move it.
heavy.
Matt, go help her.
I try to help in moving the box.
Go help your girlfriend.
You break your back.
It's very well fortified.
It has a lead base, so it doesn't fall over when people hit it with hammers.
Oh, fuck.
Like Marf.
Or we need help.
Help me. I can't get my thing out of your freaking room.
Tana asked all the scientists to help. They're as fragile as Matthew.
Oh, but it's
They build a robot to move it for them.
Do it.
Hey, scientist. Can you help me?
This man screams in horror and runs away.
You see Sarah walk over to the box fort and just push it.
That man pulls out a shotgun and immediately just turns around.
Calm down, she had therapy.
They are fed up with her bullshit.
Okay, that's fair.
You see Sarah walk into the
That
room
one's
and
just
pick up
fed
the
up, the
box.
other one's traumatized. This one
Ivy, I would advise you stay away from the poor scientist.
The other one's now just fucking crying over in the shield generator room. They
God
closed the
damn it.
door.
This poor man.
I mean, you can't get in there. He's closed the door. He's locked it.
I feel awful. You know how to.
You should.
I-
You
Quit
stabbed,
touching them.
punched, knocked out.
Sarah,
You just
I'm just gonna
downright
go cry.
tormented this man.
I just want to look at the other one and I'm like, so how goes the research?
As soon as you walk in, we just pour the shotgun in. Oh.
Hey,
Puts it
don't
down.
shoot me, fellow scientist, fellow scientist.
Just puts it down. He's like, that's for the crazy one. The cat of his.
Thankfully, she got therapy, so she's calmed down.
He looks very skeptical.
You have full right to be skeptical. I'm not even gonna try to convince him. Like, this is fair.
I sneak up with pancakes and I put it on the.
Jonathan's been terrified. I think he needs help.
this is Johnson.
We may have to send him over to
Oh, is Sarah a therapist?
Sarah, are you a therapist?
She's a slave. What do you think?
Do you know anything about therapy?
I mean, you don't know what she was before she was a slave.
asked.
You never asked.
I barely had any time to converse with her.
Palpatine, why didn't you buy a therapist?
One wasn't available unless Hans
Shit.
was a therapist.
I don't know who that is.
Frank will help. Frank's a nice guy.
Frank's a very scary therapist.
He
Yeah,
helps me feel
definitely.
better.
I think you need to just give the scientists some space.
But I didn't do anything. I didn't mean to.
Just give them time.
Wait, hold on, Nick. You mentioned freaking
I'm just gonna move my mannequin, dude, or whatever.
Jennifer having a Wii and Turo deck. Really?
Yeah. I mean, it would be interesting just to like throw down a card and just random stuff happens.
Where's those happens generally?
I know, but
Yeah, but
really
that's
random
just a
stuff.
deck of many things.
No, I strictly forbid the deck of many things.
Why?
It's a
probably
deck
not
and it
gonna
just
like,
has
no.
like Uno cards, a couple of face cards. Like you got Cards Against Humanity card in there.
Hold on,
Trap
hold on.
card?
Moon knows this. Moon knows this. Okay, time to begin. Place down the King of Hearts. Next person. Draw 2. The next person in the line. Place down this monster. Place 2 down. Place 2 face down trap cards. Let's go this one to my hand, and place this. Next person. I place down these 3 field cards, and I activate a hero.
God damn it.
I'm
Don't bother Dimitri!
Fourth person. Iceland Blastoise. Use water gun. Use hydro pump. What?
But I wanted to move my stabby thingy.
Your stabby thingy can be moved. Your box fort cannot.
Can you move my box fort?
I help. I bring the target dummy over to Ivy's room.
I need you to roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh god damn it! That is just a just physique.
Correct.
Okay. That is a flat D20. No. That's a 4. Ah! Shit!
Sarah, do you mind helping?
Someone help me.
You see her make an X with her arm. She's like, no.
Can I help him somehow?
Ah, my back.
You see Matthew like on the ground, like ah.
I'm not even that old.
I want to help.
Ah.
Boom. Let me help.
How?
Sarah, do you know anything about medicine?
Shit.
I don't have a clue.
She sure
I would
is.
cast Cure Light Wounds, but it wouldn't cure the pain.
Hurts even more as it cracks your spine back into place.
Ah.
crawling in my skin.
Yeah,
These wounds will not.
I
My
cast Cure Light Wounds
evil.
just to straighten my spine back. Ah.
Okay, you take you take 6 points of EP damage as your spine realigns itself. You're back up to normal.
I just walk to my lab, or I just walk up to Palpatine and just go and just.
Palpatine's plan
Maybe-
side.
Oh,
I'm assuming
I
by
just
now we'd
I
be
just
back
call
on
him
the
on
show.
comms.
I
No,
have
they
life
would have gotten done with the
support.
thing far before long before you're done with yours.
Yeah.
I give you life support.
What?
What?
I don't know. I saw something called.
No,
life
I'm fine. I'm just.
Ivy's making sure that your life support systems are working. Ivy, the life support systems on the suit are definitely working.
Thank you.
Matt, what do you want?
Mission's complete, and Ivy has claimed your room.
What? No.
She has put it down her target dummy there, and also her box fort.
If you look near Dimitri's room, there should be a very large robot. I'm not sure what it's for, but I'm sure it could help.
don't think that would help if it belongs to Dimitri. Probably just throw a boot at me.
I'm sure it'll help.
Dimitri, help me, please. I need to get
Okay,
my
so Ivy
Rolling
rounds
flex.
the corner, gets a boot to the face again.
Ivy, no!
Fine.
I mean, she rolled a 20. I'm not sure what that 20 is. Oh.
That's for something else. Ivy, roll the dodge, not get a boot in the face.
Okay, that would be
Reaction.
Yeah.
reaction.
I
Yeah.
just slowly walk to my lab.
Build a cane.
Yeah. What I would like to design a cane.
Ivy, you run the corner and yelling, Dimitri, you need to help me. And you realize a second too late that, oh, this might kill me. You like do the Matrix as the boot goes flying past your face and impacts the wall behind you with a solid Soviet symbol on the wall. The boot then hits the ground, grows tiny legs, and begins running back to Dimitri.
I text Dimitri. Dimitri, can you get Kamibot to move something for us?
Kamibot's too big to go into the room.
Sure, it's
He's
fine.
right.
I don't know.
My back.
Put an arm in there or something.
Anyway, this is where we shall end the session. With
My
us,
spine!
with us crippling one of the scientists. The other one emotionally traumatized, the other one just regularly traumatized. Very defensive.
I really
Next-
want to hug them. Oh, why is there a fox on me?
Surprise! It's Palpatine.
That's Palpatine.
It's Greg.
Okay. Hi.
It's Greg's picture.
That's right, Greg. Greg is a
I'm
black
really,
cat.
I am really curious as to when somebody's gonna find that landmine.
What lane?
Wait, what landmine? I want to find the landmine.
Nobody knows.
Don't worry, it was a little thing. It's not a traditional landmine. It is,
It could still kill you though.
it could still kill you. I don't know. Depends on how strong you are against bludgeoning.
Where is it?
And where it hits you. And from where. And to where.
Nobody's
That's all
strong against bludgeoning.
I am.
It's like it's communism.
Is it over here? I'm probably really quick.
Anyways, this is where we're ending the stream. I'll see everyone next time. Episode 19, I think. This is episode 19.
I think so.
Yeah, that would be episode 20.
Yeah.
This is episode 19. Episode 20! Which shall be the famous fucking Droid House raid.
Again.
Again. Well, this will be the first time it's been recorded.
Yeah.
See everyone next time. Bye!
Spine!
Bye, Spine!